Hi guys, good to be back. Had a couple of weeks off. I thought, I'll give us a couple of weeks off. I think the level of the videos, or at least the rambles, were going a little bit downhill. So I thought I'd take a couple of weeks off, and that's why you haven't heard me over the last couple of games. And I know I did the Swindon preview, but that was roughly about the last for me. The season has now finished, and obviously in the last game of the regular season, the Mariners came away with a 1-all draw from Tranmere Rovers. Not the result we basically wanted in general, but I think also knowing that we've made the playoffs, I think it made it sort of a lot easier, a lot more relaxed to take, to know that we'd already made it. It was a decent game of football. I heard Artel post-match saying we didn't play our best. We didn't. We didn't play badly, but no, I wouldn't say we played our best. Obviously, the Mariners' goal came from Justin Amalazor, who, like I said, I was a was a big sort of cheerleader for when we signed him in the summer, and it was a good team move for Justin to get his goal, and that is wasn't quite enough to obviously get the result. Tranmere equalised in the second half, and when they did, they kind of dominated for a good 10 minutes afterwards. But I think overall that was a good draw. It leaves us down in 7th. I know it's not necessarily what everyone would have wanted. One other thing I will mention, in the first half, in the first few minutes, Andy Cook had one hell of a chance to put us in front, but that just skimmed wide. Not many chances, I would say. I would say it wasn't our best performance, but it wasn't by far our worst. I think we can take a lot from that, really. Another game unbeaten, and heading to the playoffs now with still a lot of momentum. So it's Salford in the playoffs. I will obviously do a preview for that one. Looking forward to that. I think it's confirmed to me whether I'll be going to the away leg or not. The answer is no. But we'll talk about that Salford when the preview comes around. That obviously takes place on Sunday, and it'll be 3 o'clock. A 3 o'clock kickoff on Sunday as we host Salford, and then we go to Salford the following Friday for the second leg. One thing that I will mention, obviously, the Player of the Year happened last week. Was after the Swindon win, and it was so pleased to see that Harvey Rogers got Player of the Year. I rightly deserved. Obviously, Maldini Kasori got the Young Player of the Year, or now it's called the Cameron Walsh Young Player of the Year. That's a great tribute for Cameron. And Jamie Walker, I think for his second, I think it was his first goal, against Cheltenham, got goal of the season. I think you could have picked any of those two and it would have been fine. And I think, the awards night seemed to have gone down really well. And just an all-round good season. And to say we now have a chance to go into League One, that is our first football league playoff since 2005. You know, it's such a good feeling to. I've been covering town for over, the last, I would say, 5 years on this channel, really, 5, 6 years on this channel, really. I've had the channel for about 9 years. And this has probably been, I would say, probably apart from the 22, the promotion season in the National League, it's probably been the best season obviously successful season to be covering the Mariners right now, and it carries on a little bit longer as, like I said, we have the playoff game against Salford. Looking forward to going to the game, obviously on Sunday, and I'm probably one of the few, but I'll be watching the return against Salford on the Friday. But just a little bit of a hello from me. There will be more coming from me in the next couple of weeks, so do look out for that. Leave me your thoughts on the draw, and what do you think about the playoff fixture against Salford? It's not one to fear, but it's also one to think. They always say, we beat them twice this season. Doesn't mean anything now, really. It's 2 different games altogether. So, can the Mariners make it to Wembley? I think so. I think we can. But let me know what you think down below. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you with a preview much later on in the week for the Salford first leg. Until then, guys, I will see you soon up the Mariners, and I will see you for this playoff charge. Let's see if we can get to Wembley, shall we? I'll see you guys soon up the Mariners.